Hi there, I am Dee from Embodied Sexuality Tarot. I am a spiritual practitioner. I love to bridge spirituality and practicality as it relates to, nurturing the body and spirit, connecting to the body and spirit, improving relationship with self and relationship with others, okay? So that's what you're going to find on this channel. Oh, before we get started, I do make jewelry. You might have noticed that in the intro. All right, this is my 2-pack soulmate bundle, I guess, if you want to call it a bundle of just two. But yeah, so there's one here. They're matching bracelets, got the same stone here. It should be garnet, and then rose quartz here. So yeah, a little soulmate 2-pack. You can give it to your best friend or wear it for yourself, as you are your own soulmate and reflection of love. So anyway, let's get into it. So this reading, I'm going to open myself up to connect to any messages that need to be heard about your current relationship. All right, so let's do that. Current romantic relationship. Current romantic relationship. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ooh, 4 of Cups. Okay. And 3 of Swords. All right. That's all right. So we got 4 of Cups here. So I feel like you may be in a period of contemplation or a period of contemplation is needed. Okay, so I'm already like kind of tripping over my words a bit, so I feel like that's definitely time for contemplation, because if you're trying to form the words that you need to say, form your thoughts and try to get things figured out, then definitely take some time to sit, reflect, hermit, if you will. You can sit outside under a tree, or just on the porch, or just kind of get breaths in, air in, space in, that kind of thing going on. All right. So yeah, I definitely feel like maybe somebody needs to get their, or is feeling like they need to get their words together, their thoughts together. And at the back of the deck, we do have the 3 of Swords. Okay, and definitely if you've been feeling hurt, betrayed, or going through some sort of healing process, contemplation and reflection and just space for that introspection can be really important. So I definitely see that this is a good time for that for you. Yeah, I definitely see healing. So like 3 of Swords can symbolize, heartbreak and betrayal and all that. But honestly, what I really feel is that this is more healing based. So you could have experienced those things, but I don't really see you kind of sitting in it. I see you kind of going through a process of healing, or maybe like in like there's different stages of healing, and I feel like you're just kind of traveling through that, and 4 of Cups can really support you with your journey through that. All right. We got 8 of Wands here at the back of the deck. So it could have been, something that just kind of came swiftly. I feel like somebody could have broken up with you, or you might have found out some information very quickly, or just, I feel like something came to you suddenly. It could have even just been some sort of realization, like maybe things were going smoothly. And then, just you had this thought that, like, at the end of the day, you don't really see things working out the way that you planned in the long run, so I just feel like there was some sort of realization or some sort of information that came to light for you. Okay. And we also have the Moon card, which kind of shows that definitely that there could have been some sort of illusion or some sort of situation that you didn't have all the information to, that was kind of, I'm getting like muddy water, or murky water. So water you can't really see through all the way. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's clearing out. That can also be a symbol of healing as well. So like if the water is muddy due to, other people's energy in there, or traumas or doubts or whatever is in the water, then I just see like it being cleared out. Okay. So also I'm getting timing too. So I'm recording this, I believe it's a full moon right now, and you have the Moon card. But whenever time that you're watching it, I do feel like maybe the moon could be, or the stage of the moon, or what sign the moon is in zodiac wise, could influence your transition right now. So Like if you're in, like if the moon is in Aries when you're watching this or something like that, I have no idea. But I'm just saying, like it could be some sort of have some sort of impact on your transition in terms of supporting your transition, right? Because Aries would be the sign of, initiation, kind of starting things over. So I'm not saying that's when you're watching it right now, but I'm just giving an example of like how I feel like the moon phase is important to you at this time in some sort of way. All right. And, you can see how that resonates for you if it does or doesn't. Okay. What else? But ultimately, yeah, the main message here is about seeing the truth. So, with that muddy water, I feel like you got some new information or saw something for yourself to be able to put two and two together. And that really cleared some things up for you, okay? And then we do have Ten of Swords, as here as well. So yeah, I just feel like there's some sort of ending that you may be experiencing. All right, so let's get going. What else do we need to hear about this? The current relationship, romantic relationship. Okay, we got the Moon card again. And I'm getting water energy again. Okay, we got Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. And Nine of Pentacles. So there's a message here really quick of like, you're okay on your own. You're doing what's best for you or something that's going to be healthy and healing for you in the long run. Okay. The Moon card to me is giving a little bit more Empress energy right now. This second time that is coming up. I just kind of see somebody under the moon or just like in the moon's glow, like being illuminated. Somebody is being illuminated and I feel like that's you. But they're being illuminated to where they're like recognizing how beautiful they are, or it's something about just power, but also what's the word? Help me. Worth. Worth is probably the best fitting word unless they show me another one. But basically, I just see somebody, in the moonlight glowing, illuminated. And, they may have long hair. I don't know if you have long hair, but that's how they're showing me. You don't have to have long hair. But I just see like this glowing long hair just kind of flowing. It's very beautiful and just like sensual. So what they're showing me with that, with this Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, the 9 card is really, to me, they're saying you got 2 nines, which is like sufficiency, and also it's right before 10. So I just really feel like, you're enough on your own. Okay, 9 of Cups is having everything that you need, having all your ducks in a row, really kind of balancing out what matters to you and, where your energy is going and things like that. And then 9 of Pentacles is, I always say it's my card of luxury because it's really like that worth, right? Pentacles, worth, currency, but currency in terms of energy, So I just really feel like your energy is very valuable, your time is very valuable, and I just feel like this is you. This is you. So anyway, if you need that kind of, that message of like, hey, you're okay on your own, you're beautiful, you're supported, and you're all right. That's what I really feel is coming through right now. What else? I feel like your standards are raising for sure. For sure. Yes, look at these wings. I'm getting drawn to the wings on here. I don't think any other cup card has that. So yeah, it's giving kind of like taking flight, just kind of elevation. Thank you. Yes. Okay, hello. All right, what else is going on here? What needs to be heard about the current relationship? I do want to say really quick with that contemplation card and the Ten of Swords, I don't want to, put it in y'all's head that you broke up with your partner or something like that. Some of you could have, but again, this is a general reading, so I'll just go ahead and make more of a general statement that it could be that your relationship is transforming in some way to where, you're requiring them to better themselves to like have more access to you. So it could be one of those relationships where, Three of Swords, it was hurtful or, something like that. But it's like you're not settling for that anymore. And you're raising the bar and you're kind of like, so you may have left them, or you may just be requiring them to step it up, to prove themselves, to change something, So that could be coming up with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords earlier. All right, what else? Two of Swords, okay. Five of Wands. Okay, I mean, we do have a lot of cards here supporting like some sort of decision to be made. Okay, Two of Swords here. And we also have Five of Wands here where, things may not be coming together. But I do feel like with this Five of Wands, I don't feel like it's, okay, things aren't coming together like as in the end of the world. I do feel like it's more just kind of like rearranging and seeing what works. Okay, so I do feel like, if you want this relationship to work, you do want to keep it. I just feel like it takes opening up the mind. Okay, the classic Rider-Waite Two of Swords is a person with the blindfold on and they're holding two swords crossed. And so just with this message right now, I just feel like, if you want this to work and you want to figure some things out, that it's going to take taking the blindfolds off and kind of hearing both sides, not just one side, assessing the pros and cons and just kind of seeing how to make things match, or kind of puzzle pieces. They always give me puzzle pieces when I'm doing readings, y'all. But yeah, just kind of seeing what fits, turning the piece around. Okay, if it doesn't fit in there, pick up another piece, see if it fits in there. So yeah, with these two cards, I honestly see optimism. So I feel like for some of you, you might still be holding on to hope for the relationship and do want to see it through. But again, that message may not be for everyone. Okay. So yeah, I definitely think that the success of this relationship would depend on being a little bit more open minded and seeing a different perspective. Okay. Um, okay. All right. Let's do one more card. What's going on here? We got Two of Swords again. Knight of Swords. Okay. We got two communication cards. Perseverance. Ooh, faith. Okay, yeah. See, like I was saying, I feel like some of you, still want to keep going and try it out. So we got perseverance and we also have the faith card. Okay, so, but I do feel like the two different messages here, right? So I feel like for some of you, like I just said, you want to, want to make the relationship work. You want to hold on to it. But then for others of you, you've already separated, you've broken up, and you're looking for this perseverance and faith as confirmation for you making the right decision, I feel like. So I feel like there's kind of two groups spectating here. So really quickly, let me, because the messages are coming in fast. So for those of you who already separated from this relationship, we do also have the Perfection card. And this is another clarification about worth. Raspberries is a symbol of like womanhood, or like also like growth and personal development. So again, I just kind of feel like this is you kind of stepping into your power, stepping into worth, stepping into or thinking about your own growth and your own value. Your juiciness isn't the word. I think fruitfulness is more what I'm going for. So like your ability to create, and yeah, the ability to create. And so having faith and perseverance is kind of like, okay, yeah, this isn't the end of the world. I can start over and create. We got the earth here that she's holding, and we have prosperity being handed down to this person. So I just feel like you might be in a space of contemplation of like how to move forward. What's next? Did you make the right decision? But with this Perfection card, I really just feel like just be confident in your ability to create, pretty much. Like, you got this. And then for others who are still trying to work on this relationship, we do have the acceptance card, and this is my card of like have your cake and eat it too. And also, hold on, there's a message here for some of you. You know, take what resonates for your situation and leave what doesn't. But I feel like accepting the situation for what it is going to help you move through. Okay, so with Two of Swords, again, what I was saying earlier, the Rider-Waite Two of Swords, the person has a blindfold over their face, and they're also sitting down in a chair, kind of like refusing to move. So it's kind of like they're at a standstill. And so we do have this acceptance card. So I just feel like it could be important for you to accept the situation, accept who the person is, accept what happened, and just kind of, because I feel like it, you know, I've said this before, that acceptance is the first step in being able to move forward or whatever. Because like, if you can't acknowledge there's a problem, or can't acknowledge that, you know, something is amiss or whatever, then how can you even start to address it, right? Two of Swords. So I definitely feel like for some of you in your connection, really taking a minute to pause and like, you know, accept the situation for what it is, and kind of be like, okay, this happened. Okay, I found out this. All right, I saw this. All right, I've been treated this way for this long. All right, you know, this is what it is. Here's what I'm going to do next, right? So, and honestly, Knight of Swords, Swords element is very quick. It can be a little bit it can kind of be, yeah, quick to make decisions, right? But with this, what are you saying, Nine of Swords, before I start talking? I'm being drawn to how long his sword is, and I honestly feel like he's saying speak with conviction, or just kind of stand by what you choose, stand by your decision. All right, so you know, if you're feeling a certain way or thinking of a certain thing, or about to make a decision, that once you make your decision, like, stand on it. Okay, no backpedaling is what I hear him saying. And then as confirmation, we got Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles is, you know, that one of the other, or balancing. So it's kind of like, hey, once you put one of the pentacles down and you're holding the other one in your hand, stand by it. All right. Temperance as well underneath. Okay. So let's see. Let's give them, can we give them some advice? I mean, just one of these advice moon cards, please. Ooh, it's time to give rather than take. Okay, I've been feeling that. New moon in Virgo. All right, a time to give rather than take. What are you saying here? The new moon in Virgo. So Virgo is the sign of nurturing. Okay. Nurturing in what way? More like self-care. Okay, Virgo is a sign of like self-care. What else is going on? A time to give rather than take. We got new moon. I definitely feel like prioritizing yourself and your needs, taking space that you feel that you need to take. Yeah, and taking your time. There's an element of taking your time. But there's also, with the new moon, there's something about starting anew. And also, look, you got another new moon underneath here. All right. And then you have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So with all these new moons, you got 3 new moon energies stacked. So I just feel like it's with your elevation, you know, with your new just kind of start, whatever that new start looks like for you. I just feel like there could be some things that you could lean into that would be supportive of your transition. Okay, and so with the new moon in Virgo, I definitely feel like, you know, be compassionate with yourself, give yourself grace, give yourself time, but also lean into some self-care practices that can help you just kind of nurture yourself while you're experiencing this transition. Okay, and taking time for yourself, taking time for your thoughts to figure things out, making your decision. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a self-care card. My cat feeder is about to go off pretty soon. I was trying to avoid that, but let's go ahead and give you your self-care card. All right. Well, you got 2. So these are things optional that you can add to your self-care routine if you'd like. So observe animals Animals can have a calming and balancing effect. Whether it's your favorite pet or other fascinating creatures outdoors, take the time to sit down, look, and observe. Humans and animals can develop a deep bond and connection that could last for a lifetime. This is beautiful, okay? Um, so it could even be, so whether you have an animal companion or not, so like if you have one, that could be a great healing tool for you. But not healing tool. Sorry about that. But really quickly, even if you don't have an animal companion, you can watch like funny cat videos or funny animal videos and stuff like that, and just that can kind of help elevate your energy just because it's something happy. Like animals have a very light energy about them. Okay. And then here we go. Walking meditation. Put one foot in front of the other and consciously notice how you walk. Feel your feet touch the ground, the way your knees bend, and the rhythm of your arms as they swing along. Be aware of your posture, empty your mind, and notice your surroundings as you walk. All right? So I hope this reading resonated. I hope it gave you, some sort of inspiration or motivation or confirmation or whatever you needed. I thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you. Good luck on your journey.